Hi, I'm Danny Ballard, and this is my wife Rita. We are the newest elected missionaries to the Philippines. Our heart for the Philippines began at a DCPI training I was attending at the missions office. While there, I spent time talking with Robert Murphy, who was serving in the Philippines, and God just really spoke to my heart as he shared with me the different ministries in the Philippines. I could feel God telling me that I needed to get to the Philippines. The following summer, I signed up to lead a volunteer student mission team, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the Philippines. I was, however, able to go on the ISEP trip to China and work and visit and share with college students there. Just listening to the students talk about the different struggles that they go through just broke my heart. I still remember one student telling me as he sat across from me that there's got to be more to life than this. That moment just reassured me that I was called to be a missionary, and I knew that I would return to the Asia Pacific area to work amongst the people there.
The Philippines is a country that has a rich history of missionary work through the BMAA. We have a number of missionaries currently serving there, and churches are being planted throughout the country. When Danny told me that he was called to missions, I was overjoyed. As a young girl, I felt God's calling on my life to serve in the area of missions, whether it be foreign or national missions. So I am so thankful that God hasn't given up on me, and He's still going to use me to serve Him in the Philippines. We are so excited about getting there and beginning our work. Just being another piece of the puzzle that God is going to use to reach others with the gospel of Christ in the Philippines is so exciting.
The vision of our work in the Philippines is focused around disciple making. Our goal is to spread the gospel by multiplying generations of trainers. We're going to be working in the Bacolod area at the Bible College, in the area high schools, and the churches, with the intention to pour ourselves into the lives of young students, to invest in them, and to train them to be leaders. We want to develop confident leaders and trainers and disciples who can pass on this DNA from generation to generation. Paul tells Timothy to invest his teaching to reliable and faithful men so they would be qualified to teach others. For a movement to continue across the Philippines, it's important for the multiplication process to continue so that new leaders and church planners will be equipped to go out and spread the gospel and reinvest their lives in other people. I have shared with Brother Doyle Moore, who is a missionary in Bacolod City, my heart, and he told me this was a great need amongst the students at the college, and that he had been praying for the Lord that would send someone to invest in them. So we just simply ask that you pray for us as we continue on this journey and begin our work in the Philippines in January. We covet your prayers and ask that you pray that God will make our transition as smooth as possible, to open doors for us, open the hearts of the students so they may be receptive to us as we invest our lives in them. We also ask that if you're able to financially support us in whatever way you can, to contact us. You can find all of our information on the mission's official website and even donate directly to our work on the site. We thank you for letting us take this time to share our hearts with you about the Philippines. We ask that you pray for us as we continue to seek God's will and prepare for what God has in store for us in